Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Polkadot. So right now we do see a $28 price point on Polkadot, 9.63% of an increase just in the last 24 hours. If we actually take a look at the last week, we are seeing a 35% increase. The last month, a 145.29% increase in Polkadot. So right now, we are looking at a $27.6 billion market cap with the volume continuing to increase in the last 24 hours all the way up to $2.6 billion. However, if you guys don't know much about Polkadot, I'm going to try to walk you guys through that here real quickly in this summary and then jump into really the Polkadot news, price predictions, and really that bull market part 2 as well, talking about all of it here in just a minute. So Polkadot is a protocol that enables cross-chain or cross-blockchain, I should say, transfers of any type of data or asset. By uniting multiple blockchains, Polkadot aims to achieve high degrees of security and scalability. DOT serves as the protocol's governance token and can be used for staking to secure the network or connect new chains as well. So if we actually jump into the first tweet, it's going to talk about the thread of Polkadot Digest 19, August 2021, in the news regarding Polkadot 0.9, or I guess 0.9.9 and how it was released with low priority. So you can actually see the StateMine v3 was released. Please update if you are running a StateMine node. And they talk a little bit more about this in their blog post, or not really a blog post, but their GitHub post. And it talks more about what took place here. And we're not going to jump through it all, but it does talk about some of the changes and client side, what's going on. But like I said, this is a lot of detailed nitty gritty stuff that a lot of you guys probably don't care too much about, but just letting you know there is an update here, a recent update, August 19th, as of yesterday, that's definitely going to continue to push Polkadot in the right direction. And let's jump, though, into the next tweet. So the next tweet is actually going to be, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's 5 more auctions. This Q, or really KU, I'm not sure exactly how to go with that. I would say Q summer. I made history with the launch of 6 parachains made possible by the tech developed for Polkadot. Those parachains in order were StateMine, Karura Network, Moonriver NW, Shiden Network, Kala, and Bifrost Finance. So there is quite a bit of auctions still coming. So the following is a Parity's recommendation to the Kasama Council for the next parachain auctions. Auction 6 being that September 1st, the closest. Then obviously a week after that, every week after that, every week after that. So 6th, we have one actually for September 1st, September 8th, September 15th, September 22nd, and obviously, like I said, September 29th being all a week apart. We all want to take a look at this one as well. So Akala Network, we've talked about Akala before. You can now actually scale your Ethereum DeFi project to Polkadot on the fully EVM-compatible Akala EVM Plus for access to hundreds of thousands of new users and billions in new TVL, using the same tooling like Truffle and MetaMask that you're used to. So this is definitely good as well, scaling Ethereum-based DeFi to Polkadot with Akala EVM Plus. I think this is going to be continue to push, like I said, Polkadot's ecosystem in the right direction. Utility continues to build, obviously, with new projects jumping on board. This Polkadot really, in my opinion, Polkadot in general is going to continue to increase in value because of their great ecosystem. If you actually take a look, let's give it a quick refresh, see where we're at. $28.15, continuing to move in the right direction for us. Let's jump back, though. We have a couple more things to take a look at. Here we have another thread post by Bill. Bill going into Polkadot News. Referendum 29 proposing to increase the number of validators in the active set to 399 did not pass. So Referendum 32 proposing to increase the number of validators in the active set to 299 from 297 is now up for vote. It is currently failing with 0.01% turnout. So do take advantage of these guys. Voting is definitely something that will make the project better. If you guys know something about it, obviously don't go voting on things you have no clue about or don't understand what they do. But this is more nitty gritty details that really developers are going to know a lot more than yourselves probably. So just keep that in mind that you're probably not going to know exactly what's going on here. Just know that Polkadot's doing a lot of these votes for the good of the coin. They're continuing to provide the community with options for different really ideas. And I think moving forward, we're going to see Polkadot community continue to come together in these votes, and I think that's going to continue to help the ecosystem grow. Like I said, more projects jumping on board with some of these votes being for the good and some for the bad. But we also see Polkadot Encode Club Hackathon is open for your submissions, so you can register by September 9th and get to build new solutions for the Polkadot ecosystem and answer Parachain challenges in the hackathon with over $30,000 in prizes. So this is definitely great as well, announcing that Encode Polkadot Hackathon. Remember, these prizes are always worth getting people's, or really these developers, out of their chairs and excited about, because The biggest thing for us Polkadot holders is we're getting a lot of great people to actually jump on board with Polkadot for the time being to actually compete for this prize and make Polkadot better in all ways, shapes, and forms. So building these new solutions, definitely, like I said, a good thing for us holders. We also want to take a look here at Polkadot does not require a high specs machine to run a non-validator node. It runs on an Android phone. So that's pretty crazy to actually see, how easy it is to actually run a non-validator node. And you can see that it actually is able to run on an Android phone. I do want to take a look at this crypto price analysis as well. So if you actually go down here to cryptopotato.com, they have a Polkadot section. DOT saw a strong 35% price explosion this week as the coin reaches that 200-day MA at around 27.80. The cryptocurrency had been trading inside a narrow extending price channel since rebounding from $13 at the end of July. Yesterday, DOT managed to climb above resistance at 25.75, bearish 0.382 fib, and push higher to 200-day MA for the first time since June. So we usually don't go over and really deep dive into any technical analysis on this channel specifically. I always do that before we actually do the videos so that I have that information readily available if I want to talk about it. But, for the most part, this does kind of go over this in a very easy manner. So yesterday, DOT managed to climb, like we said, above that resistance at 25.75 and cross that bearish fib. So if we actually jump into Polkadot here, we can see that we are above that $28 price point right now. So it's looking very, very good. Above that resistance, we're going to continue to push up, hopefully continue on this path to a new time high, or record high, I should say, because we've seen so many new all-time highs across the board, recently, with Cardano pushing to a new all-time high, $2.54, still about a 20% increase. If we actually take a look at Polkadot, the all-time high is much higher, so we have to actually make our way all the way up to about 49.69, which is definitely a possibility. However, that is, about a 2x from our current price point, so do expect a slow recovery on this Polkadot price to a new all-time high by hopefully the end of the year. If we see, realistically, conservative price prediction for Polkadot by the end of the year would be anywhere between, in my opinion, $60 to $120. I think that's going to be a realistic spot for Polkadot to actually sit. And by the end of the bull market bar 2, I think we could even see higher prices pushing $150 to even $200 by the end of that bull market bar 2, which would be, a fairly solid increase. Obviously, a lot of people will be taking profits early. If you don't take profits, you don't make money. That's kind of how this works, unfortunately, unless you're planning on holding it until you can just use the Polkadot to buy certain things, or you can transfer your Polkadot over to Bitcoin or VeChain and do certain things with those. Obviously, shopping.io for VeChain, and you also have Travala. There's a lot of different options. You can actually spend your cryptocurrency nowadays fairly easily, but, for the most part, Polkadot's looking very, very good. I just want to give you guys a quick update on some of the different things going around the news with Polkadot. The ecosystem is continuing to grow. Utility is continuing to be built higher and higher as we see more and more use cases being developed for Polkadot, as well as auctions coming aboard as well. So that's pretty much all I had to say for you guys with Polkadot. If you guys want to stay up to date with Polkadot, as well as so many other altcoins across the channel, like I always tell you guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. I really do appreciate you guys always coming in and tuning in for these videos. We also can, I have a Twitter called CryptoProfitYT if you want to follow me on Twitter. I do try to keep you guys up to date there as well as on YouTube. So thank you again. I'll see you in the next one.